Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more F1 Manager 2022. So, 25 days break now until we get them to Belgium. And I don't think there's a lot for me to really do in the meantime. We're kind of saving up for facilities stuff. I need 18 million for the next level design centre. We're already got a couple of months to go on the car parts that we're designing. About a month and a half, actually. But even so, not 25 days. So I think we're just going to continue, and we'll probably more or less go straight there, I would think. We might, our drivers might level up, possibly, in that time. Let's have a quick look at quick look at them. No. Yes, Theo's got a point. I think we'll probably put another point into overtaking. There we go. Have a quick look at our staff, likewise. Yes, T. Shuang has a development point. So we'll put that into underfloor, I think. We want to get his underfloor level a bit higher. Actually, let's look at the other staff first. Yes, De Beer's got another one. Don't know, really. This medium speed downforce is a bit lower than the others, so we'll bump that up. Race engineers, no. But I might look at the other technical chief options now that we're sort of, third team on the grid. We might be able to get someone a bit better. Let's have a look at the ratings. So we want to see who's willing to join us. No. Okay, so, well, it says he, even though he works for us, he says he's not interested in joining us. Interestingly. Should have a younger guy here who is only a couple of points behind. And I might scout him, because he might have a higher underfloor rating. Uwe Voigt here. He looks a bit like one of the race engineers. I'll show you in a minute. Let's do standard scouting. Alright, so remember his face. Right, if we now go back out to race engineers, there's a guy called Chris Cronin. This guy. And that's the same face, isn't it? Hey Chris, you appear to look very, very similar to other people in this list. It might be one of the developers, potentially, I suppose. Let's have a look. So, any good race engineers want to join us? No, even the ones who currently work for us don't want to be here, apparently. And to be honest, we've got two of the best race engineers in the game, so perhaps we just keep it like that. Alright. Okay, well, it's race time already, so there's not much more to do here. I'll have a quick look at what they're suggesting. 1952, that's a bit low for me. Unused scouts, well, I've got someone scouting now. Belgian Grand Prix, yep. Let's have a look at the performance targets. We're just going to tick everything. Yep, that's already done. And if we could finish, we need both drivers at least 12th. And one of the drivers to qualify above 12th, and then we should get 2.5 mil for that in this race, which would be quite nice. Alright, let's go.
Willkommen, bienvenue, and welcome to Spa-Francorchamps. This circuit was built in 1921, and even though its length was halved in 1979, the Belgian Grand Prix is still one of the longest, fastest, and most magical races on the F1 calendar. Spa-Francorchamps is famous for its long straights and fast corners. Drag efficiency will make all the difference here as drivers zoom through the famous sequence of Eau Rouge leading up into Raidillon. But a twisty middle sector keeps things tricky down on the track. The season is about halfway through, and it makes me wonder what else is in store for the teams. Well, there's only one way to find out. So, without further ado, let's get started.
Right, P1. Weather-wise, looking at some light rain, possibly during the qualifying. which will be interesting. For P1, P2, it looks good weather. Let's switch Theo in first of all. Let's have a look at the car parts. As we know, we're going to... actually, we'll probably keep this engine in because I think our number 1 engine is no longer usable. But we'll switch into ERS number 1. And the gearbox. We'll switch down as well. Setup will leave. 18 laps. Everything down. I will quickly check the car parts and just make sure that everything's kind of the highest it can be. Got caught out last time. That's okay. Okay, that'll do. And on this car, let's do that. Oh yeah, the car parts. Let's have a look. So the engine, we're on our race engine, so let's stick number 2 in. I think we've got, is it 9 races left? So, yeah, looking a bit hairy on the ERS there. Switch to the gearbox. I mean, gearboxes might be okay. Engine, I think... yeah, I think we'll probably need an engine and an ERS for sure. But well, yeah, you never know. Alright, let's go to practice. P1. Okay, let's send out Theo.
Yeah, all good. Green light.
There he comes. I'll send out Norris. And when we come back, we'll see how we get on this first run. How far we get. Probably getting a bit close on car number 1 now.
So just
45,
that's
actually not too bad.
Tools and what we can look at.
For a first run. It's back in already. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so this top bar we'll just move as far as we can. The bottom bar we'll need to move across a little bit, maybe to there. Traction we can bring in to say there. We can move that one out to say there, and then we can just bring... actually that one doesn't look too good. Something else we can do about that. We can probably bring this one back. There we go. If I move that there, it kind of sorts all these ones out, doesn't it? I'd like to move that one a bit more. Maybe do that. Then we can move that. Maybe... Yeah, okay. I mean, it's worth a try, isn't it? Go on to the mediums for that. How are we doing, car number 2? Come in, your time is up for also 45%, so basically the same. And it's different things are bad here, so we move that up. Got to bring this one back. Cornering, always a bit of a tricky one to do. Ooh. Oh no, that one needs to be... Oh, okay, yeah. This one does need to be around here, at most. So what can you do about that cornering one? Oh no, wait, it is rated as bad, so yeah, it should move fairly far, that one is... I can leave it there. It's going to be very hard to get it to go that way. Do that. That's not out far enough. Alright, come on. I mean, I might be alright. Okay, we'll give that a go.
The car is okay?
Yep.
the car. Doesn't feel
So
right.
we'll let these reconfigure, and I'll send them out for their second
Okay.
run of the session. And when we come back, we'll see how I did. Okay, we're getting close again, I think, on car number 1. It was 45% last time, 80%. Okay, well, that's not too bad. Let's just call him in. I think he's already got to his 500 development points thing for the session. Let's have a look how we did here. Yeah, I mean, not too bad, really. Might want to take that back that way. So these don't want to change too much. Ooh. Yeah. If we just maybe get that one going a little bit more that way. We probably can't do a lot more. Keep the same tyres on. I mean, yeah, they'll only have another 5 minutes of the session or something, probably, but by the time he's ready. So that might be it. 94 there. How about that? How about that then? Right, let's have a look. Nice, nice. Okay, well this straight, it's pretty obvious which way that's got to go. It has moved quite a lot, so is there anything else that kind of affects that one? Yeah, it's only that one, isn't it? And a little bit of the top one. I would need to move that way. And then have... Oh, no, wrong one. That go that way. And maybe edge that back in, but it... I mean... That doesn't look very good. What would be the optimal there? Maybe move it more, and then move it back. Like that, but I'm going to move this one back. Okay. The two optimals have moved, so I'm going to have to... Oh, okay, well that's fine. And then it's this one. Well, I guess I could take it this way a little bit. Maybe try and move that a little bit more. Do that a little bit more. Yeah, okay, no, it's not major changes, obviously, but that's not looking too bad. Alright. I mean, I might send Theo out again. We'll probably learn a little bit more about the car, so save us a bit in the next session. Basically, when we come back now, we'll be heading into P3. We're told this is quite a big accident. We might view this when we get the replay for it.
They've crashed out! Let's have a look. So this was the Aston Martin. That crash is terrible news for the team.
I mean, I've seen worse. Okay, well, when we come back, we'll be going into P2. Okay, that's the session. We're going to go straight into P2. We'll just make the run plan. Actually, we don't need to because he was already on 3 out of 5 by the time we came in because I sent them out again. So we'll just do that. And we'll head into the session.
I'm ready to check.
Alright, so we'll send out Ocon.
Yeah, I'm ready to check. Okay.
Esteban. We'll send out Norris. And when we come back, we'll see how we got on with this latest setup.
The balance at this stage.
87 on car 1. We can
good
improve
stuff,
that,
guys.
I'm sure.
Feels good at the moment.
Yeah, copy.
Optimal on traction, that's good. This is its highest setting. We moved to the left last time to achieve that, so let's move out a little bit more there. That moves this one out to the right, so let's leave that there. Cornering, always a bit of a tricky one. Traction is optimal, so we want to keep that where it was. Ooh. I'll have to send that one that way then. And it has moved that one as well, which is good. That one's moved a little bit, and that one's where it was. So I think that looks pretty good. Send him out the same tyres, and he's done a few laps. We'll stick with it. I think we've got I don't know, 30 seconds or something till Norris gets his 5 out of 5 through. We might as well wait here. .94, so
I think we've had a car run wide.
no substantial change in that. We might still be able to improve it a little bit though. So that one was optimal, wasn't it? Now it's only great. However, the others are great. Great. So we obviously need to move this one. I mean, maybe that's all it needs. So again, let's send him out in the same tyres.
That sounds like someone's gone wide there.
Ocon's already out. And when we come back, we'll see how we get on in this second run. We're probably getting reasonably close on car number 1 now. There he goes. Optimal.
So just on the way in, if you give
What
us some
percentage?
feedback
97.
on the
Perfect.
tools
All
and what
right.
we can look at.
Great job, guys.
Yeah.
That is hard work paying off there, right there.
Tell you what, we'll leave him out for the rest of his run. And when he comes back in,
Understood.
we'll
Stand by.
put a medium set of hard set of tyres on him or something and send him out again. Norris is a little ways off, but let's speed things up, and he won't be too long, I'm sure. It's interesting, Latifi, even as slow as we've made our cars for this session, Latifi is slower. That's quite funny. And Albon's slower than Ocon too. Could be an interesting race, this. Because we've got hopes of potentially winning it, but, you know, we'd have to have an absolutely perfect race for that to happen. 99%, there we go, Norris.
Happy with that.
So again, I think we'll leave him out to finish his run. We'll put, we'll put another medium set onto Ocon. Send him out again. And when Norris comes in, I'll do the similar and send him out, and then by the time we come back, we'll be in P3. Yeah, that was very good. You can see the setup confidence is nice and high. Need to get the track acclimatization ideally a bit higher.
Today, we see the culmination of the team's practice efforts translate to the all-important.
Yeah. So, a bit of rain. Not sure when that's arriving, but all I'm going to do, I'm going to stick them on a set of hards. And I'm just going to leave them out there for a fairly long time. Both cars. Because we're not changing the setup at all, this is all about just getting more track acclimatization. I'll just, for your for your benefit, zip straight ahead to qualifying. But I'm going to go and sit through practice 3 now. I can't skip that, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll see you back here for qualifying. So, got both cars pretty high on the acclimatization. I've got 15 out of 15 bonus for Norris, which is quite nice. 14 out of 15 for Ocon, which is good. The only thing he misses out on is an extra point into reactions, I think. So that's pretty good. There's no rain in that session, so I expect... Here we go. We're starting off on inters then for the first qualifying session. Just remember to put all our good car parts back in. There we go. Go onto this gearbox. That looks fine. Norris. Yeah, I guess this is his practice and racing gearbox now. Yeah, let's go.
Ready to check?
So it's a little bit of rain now,
Yeah, all good.
but then it's dry. How much is there on the track? You know what? I'm tempted to... yeah, let's let it run a little bit, and let's put some different tyres on. Let's put softs on. And then as soon as that track dries up a little bit, we'll send them out.
Some rain.
It's going up now, but if to speed that up a little bit.
All good.
Why is it still going up? Okay, no. This could be dangerous. But I still want to send them out as soon as the track dries up. Still getting wetter. Anytime now. Okay, how are we doing? Oh, the rain just keeps moving up with us, doesn't it? All right. It's drying up. Nope, it's going wet again. What's happening here? What is happening? I think we need to do a run on inters then. I thought that rain was going to clear up, but it decided it's going to stay. Alright. Ocon, you go. Norris, you go. At least we'll get a lap in. And we might be able to get one in at the end on soft tyres. How do we do? Norris was... Oh my god.
No more rain. Confirm.
Get back in, guys. ASAP. Right, let's get a set of softs on. See what we can do. Go. Go. Might have dried up enough by the time they actually do their flying lap. Go. Don't care about that. Did they get a second? Oh my god, they didn't get a second lap in.
That's it for the session.
We've had a crash.
Oh my god. Why were they so slow? Ugh. Well. That's bad. 19th and 20th. Why were they so slow even on inters? I don't get it. I mean, the grid penalty might save us. But okay, so we're qualified at the very bottom of the grid.
Race day has arrived.
Yay, race day. Oh, man alive. Okay, this sucks. How's that looking? That looks fine, doesn't it? Norris. We'll do that, but we'll switch it. Right, we're going to be able to cane the tyres on this. Let's take the max load of fuel. It's not over, because we have a fast car. But that's bad. That's a bit of a... Oh, look, we are 15th and 16th, though. There were a few grid penalties there that have pushed us up a little bit. Well, they're going to need to have the race of their lives now.
You can
I'm
hear
confused
the
about what happened in qualifying, and obviously I left it too long.
Belgian Grand Prix.
But we did get a lap in inters on.
And it's lights out.
They were just terrible.
And away we go.
Okay, we'll stick with Ocon at the moment. He's just ahead of Norris. We're behind Latifi, Joe, Albon, Magnussen, Vettel. I mean, these are all drivers I would expect us to overtake pretty quickly. Hopefully. And when we saw, I think it was in the last race, we saw Leclerc was actually 20th and he finished second. So, you know, it's all to play for. It's quite a short race at 44 laps, but I think the laps are reasonably long. Come on, we can get around Latifi. Come on. Come on. We will make up some positions as quickly as possible. At least it's had a bit of drama to it. I mean, races are fine when you start at the front. But they're more fun when you start near the back, I think, and you've got to overtake all these cars. I think that's why racing games like Grid and so on often start you at the back or near the back of the pack in the race, because they just know it's more fun to overtake people than it is to just be at the front the whole race. And I do quite like Grid. I like the first game in particular, many moons ago now. I did pick up Grid Legends, I think was the most recent one, earlier this year. And yeah, that was quite good fun. Doesn't have quite the same longevity as the first game. The first game just had that sort of X factor. It was you know, running your own team and you know, gradually getting the money and the renown to take on better races. It felt more like a career mode. Whereas Legends was, I mean, the story mode was quite fun. With it looked a bit like Drive to Survive with the FMV sections and stuff, and that was quite good. But once you're in the sort of free racing thing, once you finish the story mode, I don't know. It feels like a collection of races rather than a career. I think, God, Sainz is already pitting. Why is he pitting? He locked up. What happened here? He must have damaged his car.
Let's have another look. Sainz is the focus here. Just a bit too heavy on the brakes, and they've locked up.
Oh, I'm not sure what happened. He didn't crash, but he's already pitted.
It's a good stint so far.
How are we doing? 12th and 14th? It's not bad. Second lap. I think we can stay a bit hard on the tyres for a little while. Oh, what was that? Oh, there's bits flying off everywhere. What happened there? 11th and 12th now. So that was a crash. Not sure who it was.
Sounds like there's been a crash.
Sonoda?
You can take a look now. Now look at this. It was the Alpha Tauri driver involved.
Yeah.
Clearly something went
Bit of front wing
very
flying off there. I think he's probably going to be in the pit quite soon. I'm quite far behind Joe. I think in the next lap they'll turn on the DRS, which may help us a bit. Although we're still too far away from Joe to really make use of that. And Joe and Magnussen are quite close. And Vettel. And then we're sort of looking at Ricciardo, who's a bit further ahead. And then the Mercedes. Gasly's doing really well. I'm going to keep might do another attack on the tyres for one more lap. And then we'll go one lower down to aggressive. Cut up to Joe a bit on the corners, which is good. We're within DRS range now, if we can activate that. I'm not quite sure what governs DRS. I think there are DRS zones, are there, where it can turn on? I don't know, really. I know you have to be within a second of the car ahead. Like I said, I think in the very first episode, I'm not really a motorsport expert by any means. I do quite like racing games, but I don't have a lot of knowledge of the sport outside of video games, I'd say. And Drive to Survive, which I'm still enjoying. I'm on season 3 at the moment, so I haven't quite caught up to present day. We are close to Joe. I'd like to start overtaking some people on this lap, I think. Sainz are still well back there. Sonoda obviously did have to pit because he's quite well behind the rest. I wonder what tyres Sainz put on. I'm assuming he changed them. Mediums. Maybe he's kept the same tyres on. They're only 1% more than knock-ons. Go on, Esteban. You can get around Joe. I happen to know that his defensive ratings are not amazing. Is this what they call a DRS train? Oh, Vettel, out of the way. You're holding everyone up. You're like my wife on the roads. Like a procession of cars behind her. Okay, lap 4.
So caution on the
The
battery.
rest is empty. Well, I think I'm going to turn down to aggressive on both sets of tyres.
And DRS is disable. DRS disable. Yeah, confirm.
Let's just speed up the mode for a little while. Oh, look at Tsunoda. Poor guy. Well, there's the Latifi position. The Latifi's not doing too bad in this race. Right, we've got ahead of Joe at last. If we get a replay of that, we'll have a little look. Norris is catching up to him as well. Ocon catching up to Vettel. And then Magnussen not too far ahead of him. Signs are starting to creep up the placings now. Fuel's looking alright.
A position gained for Alfa
Oh,
Romeo.
Joe's caught up, and now Norris is ahead of Ocon. Okay, we'll switch to Norris then. Alonso's pitted already. We're not overtaking these cars quite as fast as I thought we would. Oh, lots of pitting going on, so we'll zip up. It's going to be a long time till we pit. So I'm not convinced they'll be able to take, presuming they've changed to hards, I'm not confident they'll get those all the way to the end of the race. They may be pitting
there's a
twice.
spin.
Stroll spin. Not worried about that. Okay, we're in the pit window now. We've got quite a bit on our tyres though still. And we'll keep those on for a while. Very good on the fuel situation. What's
Perez
this?
went out. Confirm.
They say Perez span. We'll have a look at the replay of that when we get the
It's
chance.
a crash. Let's take a closer look. We're just watching the Red Bull. And there, we see the crash.
Didn't quite see what happened. Saw a bit fly off into the air. So, I assume he'll be pitting to change a part soon, but we're still behind him as it stands. Speed up again till our pit stop. There goes Perez. Is that his second pit? Yeah. Verstappen going, Hamilton. Ignore that. I mean, we've probably still got a fair bit on these tyres even now. The driver ran wide. That might have been us. Ocon.
Someone's run wide.
Yeah, Ocon ran wide. Never mind. When we look at that, they don't tend to be too dramatic, those running wide replays. But let's get these tyres going a bit more.
Come on, mate.
Copy.
Give it a few more laps.
Red Bull moved up.
39. Okay, how are we looking? 37, 36. Okay, let's plot one in now.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
Norris must be getting into his pit window. So we'll do the same thing. We'll whack his tyres up to attack. He got round Hamilton, which is good. I mean, we might as well stay in attack on these hard tyres now. I think we'll be
in
alright.
front. Head down.
Confirm.
There's Ocon 11th. God, I'd like our drivers to finish even the points if possible. I would think people, apart from the likes of Tsunoda, maybe Joe, maybe Alonso, I think people are going to try and keep their hard tyres going for as long as possible. We're doing 39. I think we'll let this lap go, and then we'll come in the next one. Safety car. Oh, wow. Okay. Hang on. Switch everything down. Going to come in. And we'll change onto our mediums. And that's good, because we might not lose as many places as we would have done otherwise. We'll keep all this stuff up for now. I might put the harvest on, though. And the fuel, actually. Right.
Sounds like there's been contact.
We'll watch the
Let's take a
replay
look
of
at
the multiple
replay.
cars crash. Oh. Who's that? Russell? Oh. Maybe Gasly? Could be Gasly and Hamilton. Oh, wow. Okay. I would be surprised if they're still in the race. Let's have a look. Gasly and Russell. Yeah. Okay. Both of whom were ahead of us, I think. So, you know, good news for us. Okay, Norris should... sorry. Yeah, Norris should be coming in. There he goes. So we should come out in a fairly favourable position because of the safety car. So we'll just save his tyres now that he's out. Let's come out in 5th. Happy with that. I think we could probably hope to improve on that. How many more laps for the safety car? It might be in this next lap. ERS is fully charged. Good to go. Good to know. Is it going in? Yep. Okay, so
safety car will be in this lap. Safety car is in this lap.
Is in. So we're going to
Copy.
put pedal to the metal. So Norris. 7/10 behind Perez. Perez very close to Hamilton. Leclerc there and Verstappen. So, you know, we've got the tyres now. We're going to finish the race on. Podium probably not out of the question if we do good in the next 18 laps or so. ERS won't be active until the next lap, I don't think. So who's down there? Sainz is still down there. He never really caught up that much to the others. I mean, Vettel's in 6th. I don't know why that is. Has he actually pitted yet? He has pitted once. Alright, we're right there behind Perez now. We might have damaged other parts of his car in that crash that he wasn't able to replace. Possible. Quite a sizable gap to Vettel, which I would expect, really. Hoping Ocon can climb a few spaces. I mean, ahead of him he's got Magnussen, Ricciardo and Vettel, so, you know, no one who should be outpacing him, really. Oh, Norris, we can get around these two. There is quite a big gap between Hamilton and Leclerc, though. Alright, let's zip ahead a little bit. And we'll come back for like the last 5 laps or so and see how we can finish the race.
DRS enabled.
Oh, Ocon got round Magnussen, that's good. Oh, Norris is round Hamilton.
No, guys.
If we get a replay of that, we'll have a look.
Confirm.
We are out of DRS.
Yeah.
Got the Red Bulls ahead of us now. Doesn't feel like we're catching them.
McLaren gain a position.
Ocon's got another place. Yellow flag. It's quite far behind Hamilton, though.
Is that
4th
a
and 6th.
lockup?
I mean, that's not terrible. Ooh, another big crash.
Did
have a
somebody
look at
spin
that.
out there?
That's Stroll spinning, but was there a crash as well?
Safety car deployed.
Another safety car
deployed.
Okay, well, we won't come in, but we'll turn all our stuff down again.
Was that a crash? Multiple cars, I think.
And, you know, that gives us a chance to catch up to the Red Bulls and Hamilton, you know. That actually isn't bad for us.
No DRS. No DRS for him.
Looks like Albon went out this time. Stroll's in the pit. So maybe Stroll span and then Albon crashed into him potentially. I didn't see that replay though. Oh, it's only going to be about a lap left by the time the safety car's finished. Okay, it's ending. So let's preemptively get our stuff going here. Because we are going to want to compete for a podium here if possible. Alright, let's just zip ahead till the safety car actually has left. Right, now we're back. Trying to get around Perez, didn't quite manage it. And we'll stay with it now, there's only 2 laps left, so... yeah, I don't know. Ocon has a chance to get around Hamilton, I guess. It's quite close to him. It's very close to him. He's got ahead of him. Good boy. We'll see... I'll watch that replay if it comes up.
Keep at it.
4th and 5th now? I mean, that's not bad.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
It's a bit of a shame to break
Let's have a
our
look.
podium
Now
run
have
that
a
we've
watch
had
of
going.
this. Looks like Ocon.
Nice overtake. Half a second to Perez. I don't feel like it's going to happen in time to get it on to 3rd. I mean, you never know, but I don't think the DRS will be active in time. I mean, it might be active for this last lap, but probably not. Switch to overtake mode, maybe.
Last lap.
Okay, pedal to the metal, guys. I doubt it's going to happen. I'll be happy with... I mean, bearing in mind we're qualified, I'll be happy with 4th and 5th. I mean, it does mean we'll be losing a points advantage on Red Bull, which we had faint hopes of perhaps overtaking. But, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We've finished better than Mercedes. So consolidating that 3rd place in the Constructors, which I think is good. The season target's 5th, so anything above that is overachieving. I would just like to get around Perez. I mean, I think it's possible, but it's just not quite happening. Come on, come on, have we done it? Come on, come on, come on. I think we've done it. I think we might have got 3rd. Oh, I bet he's close. Right, let's go to director's cam now for a bit.
Caution on the battery.
Copy.
He's so close. We're close to the finish line. Let's switch to defend, in fact. I don't know what difference it makes, but... Oh, it's so close. Oh, I thought he'd overtaken us there. Oh, coming up for the finish line. Almost there. 3rd place. How about that? Good boy, Lando. I think these safety cars definitely helped us there.
Over the finish line, and today's
Just
winner.
compress the field enough for the end so we could gain another position. Good. Oh, I'm glad with the podium. We'll try and keep that little thing going. And we did get both drivers in 12th, so we'll get a bit of money for the streak there.
Lando Norris can be proud. What a fan.
There we go. Climbed 13 places. Ocon climbed 10. We were quite far off the fastest lap time. 25 points though. No change in the driver's standings, but Ocon gained a little bit on Hamilton, I suppose. Constructors. Yeah, so I guess you could say we gained a little bit on Ferrari. You know, and Red Bull could overtake Ferrari. There's only what, 12 points between them. So as long as we're trying to maybe outperform the Ferraris, then I mean we'll probably run out of space because they're going to be finishing in points every race more or less, aren't they? Unless they. Where did Sainz finish actually? 12th, let's see. Okay. Not bad at all. Yep, paid out a bit in the bonuses, but as I said, I think we got a fair bit for that the finish position streak. So we got an extra 1.2 million for that. That's good. Still not quite paying for our design centre, but you know, getting there. We'll get a bit from the board in a couple of days for the sort of the month. And I might just advance that. Just actually, it's only 4 days till the Dutch Grand Prix. Yeah. Okay. We'll have a quick look at the drivers. See if anyone's gained a point. Nobody has. A quick look at the staff. Anyone gained a point? Nobody has. I'm just going to advance because I would like to just get the design centre underway ASAP. So let's stop there. So you're up to 20 mil now. So we'll have a. I'm sure we'll have a note saying that they've given us lots of money. Yeah, see, we're dropping down a bit in some of these, I think. Maybe not. Because other cars do improve, and we're putting it, as we know, we've put it all into research for next season. How's that going? Getting to within 2 to 3 weeks now on those. That's not bad. Let's go to facilities, because I want to get this design centre going. 18 million quid, so basically all our money, but we'll get able to recruit 5 more engineers and really push our projects through a bit quicker. So we're going to do that. It's going to take 105 days. That's probably going to take till the end of the season. 3 months now. This is race 15 of 22, so we've got 8 more races, including this next one. But we're not going to do that now. We'll leave that for the next episode, and we'll leave it there. So thanks very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, then please do hit the like button on the video and subscribe to the channel as well. That'd be fantastic. And yeah, I'll see you again for more F1 Manager 2022. Bye for now.